Hi everyone, this is Johnnyonoes, and I am playing Project Zomboid version 34.28. This video is going to be part of my Let's Game series of videos where I give a comprehensive, not necessarily a review, but just a comprehensive information video about the different games that I enjoy playing. Project Zomboid happens to be my favorite zombie survival game of all time. I've played a lot of State of Decay. I've played a lot of Left 4 Dead. This game has been the only one that really combines all the different survival aspects you enjoy from survival games and mixes it together with like really interesting zombie mechanics. Zombies just don't spawn on you constantly. You can herd them, you can avoid them, you can trap them into little areas. It makes for a more thinking man's game rather than a hack and slash. Project Zomboid I've followed for a great deal of time, even up to the point where it had just been released with the Mr. Baldy and his poor wife that you have to, oh spoilers, have to take out because she's zombified. But Project Zomboid really combines a lot of elements of survival games that I personally enjoy. There's a comprehensive crafting system that allows you not just to create tools and whatnot, but you can create safe houses. You can take a house that has been pre-built into the game and make it into your own safe house. The character creation piece is really comprehensive as well, allowing you to pick strengths and weaknesses and make a very unique character each time you play the game. As I said earlier about how zombies are generated in this game. In the normal survival mode back in the day, they tended not. They actually never respawned, which left kind of this bad taste in your mouth in the sense that once you're in an area for a while, it feels kind of empty. With the new additions to the game, they've added slight respawn rates, and they don't just respawn in the sense that some other games do, like in State of Decay or Left 4 Dead, but they spawn together in places where you're not inhabiting at that time. So you run into a situation where you may feel safe in your safe house, but as soon as you step out, you are in danger from any zombie that is either spawned way far away or zombies that have moved over to your location, not based off of just your normal game mechanics, but because a sound has gone off. Like you might have heard earlier, uh, there is like a simulation of different sounds. This is kind of a stopgap for when NPCs get added to the game. But if the zombies hear a sound, they'll all congregate in that general location. So they move and they herd around the map while you're doing your thing. And if you're not careful, you can run into an extremely large horde. I'm trying my best to move to a location where I know there is a ton of zombies, so you can see. Well, you can also see all the bodies on the ground too. About you know, how many zombies you can have on the screen. You've probably seen a lot of other videos where, especially if you're trying to train your firearm skills, you can get swarmed pretty easily. I wonder if my character has a firearm on him. I don't think I do, unfortunately. But if I find one, I'll shoot it, just so that you guys can see exactly how insane this game can get. This particular character that I'm playing right now, he has been surviving. This is the character I used for the nutrition testing, so the nutrition stuff is still in the game here. But he's been alive for 10 months and 8 days, so he's been zombie killing for quite a while, as you can see from my skill list as well. So I'm just kind of walking past, getting a nice little horde going, just to show off just how cool this game is in terms of like how tense things can get and how some days you just feel super safe and others it's just like, okay, I'm done for. There's no way I can get out of this. Let's see. So the other aspect of the game that I really enjoy is the Now, I happen to be part of the losing is fun credo of games. I used to play a lot of Dwarf Fortress. So the whole zombification aspect of it is really unique. Like, if you get even scratched by a zombie, there's like a 20% chance you yourself will be infected as a zombie, and that's basically game over. As soon as you get zombified, there is no way for you to recover your character. But if you've spent a huge amount of time on, if you spend a huge amount of time on a map, you do have the option of starting a new character with the same map. So it's not like a total loss, but with how long it takes for certain skills to grow, you lost a lot of time, but at least you don't lose your gear and your food and whatever else. For players like myself, I tend to enjoy just, if I die, it's over, I start a new game completely. Now, the only weakness that I see in this game is the interface. The interface can be a bit clunky at times, especially when trying to make food. I did a lot of testing on the nutrition system, and with the nutrition system enabled, you basically have to cook a lot. You have to cook big meals to be able to keep gaining weight. I think this character here is overweight. Yep, he's been eating. Yeah, the interface can be a little clunky at times, and it can feel like early 2000s Java-ish. But for me, the other aspects really outshine the weaknesses. The interface, in my opinion, is really the only thing I can comment on that is really lacking in this game. So Project Zomboid, this game has been out for a pretty long time. I would say 5 or 6 years, just based off of what I've got in my brain right now. But this game, and I don't even play multiplayer. I hear the multiplayer is a hell of a lot of fun, especially if you've got a lot of friends that are willing to join up and fight off zombies together. But even the single player game is very immersive, very much a thinking man's game. Like, what I'm doing here is merely to show how cool the zombie swarming mechanic is. But I would not normally play like this. You got to create safe houses for yourself within the city, or you can do what I've been doing in this game is go full wilderness survival and build a little shack out in the wilderness and live off the land. There's a firearm. Let me see if I can pick it up in time. Oh, nope. So let's see. Yeah, there's a ton of skills in the game. There's like your agility, and there's 4 skills within there. You have your weapons skills, which includes both offense, defense, and how good your character can maintain the weapons. Then you have your different crafting, carpentry, cooking, farming, first aid, and electrical. Electrical is something new that I haven't really spent a lot of time on, but for my next Let's Play, I'm definitely going to be taking a look at that system, because it seems like there's some cool opportunities for zombie hoarding that you couldn't do in the past. Then you have your firearm skill as well as your survivalist skills. This game overall, I've been playing it off and on for the last 5-6 years, and it's always a game that I come back to and go, hey, how's development going? While their development cycle seems a little bit on the slow side, the stuff they put in is very impactful, and the game is constantly changing. Just recently, they added these better graphics to the game, and the game is looking really good. And I don't know if the animation stuff is put in, but the animation feels a lot smoother as well. But I would definitely recommend that was close. I would definitely recommend Project Zomboid if you're someone that's into the building survival type game, as well as having to listen to a heartbeat like this while being tensed and scared of zombies that could be coming out of nowhere. I mean, what you're seeing me do right here is easy compared to going through buildings. You have no idea if there's a zombie right around the corner. If there's, I used to have nightmares about those crawling zombies in bathrooms, where you go into a little tiny house and there'd be one right there and take a bite out of you right before you can even make an action. But Project Zomboid is a fantastic zombie survival game. I couldn't recommend it enough. And I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos, my patented Let's Plays, and my Let's Learns. So Let's Learn is going to be about different aspects of survival within the game, and the Let's Plays will be your basic, like, I'm going to start a new character. You can see how I start off, and you can see how I either die or thrive during the lifespan of my character. So thanks so much for watching. This is Johnnyonoes playing Project Zomboid version 34.28. And now I have to stop the video while at the same time not killing my character off. Thanks, folks.